and thanks so much for coming and seeing me today. How are you going?
Pretty good, thanks. Thanks for seeing me in such short notice.
No worries. So this is our first session. I'll just quickly run through the process of what you should expect from getting out of this session. So I'll be here to guide you through your journey and hopefully you come with some nutrition goals that you want to achieve. I always have your best interests in mind and I will coach you to achieve your goals. So just wanted to let you know, as a health coach, I'm unable to provide you with medical advice, but if I feel that you need to seek medical advice, then I will lead you in the right direction. As a health coach, I guide you into you coming up with the ideas on how to achieve your goals, and I can inform you on the Australian Healthy Guide to Guidelines, and the 5 food groups, and the servings that you should be eating from those 5 food groups and whatnot. Okay.
Sounds good.
So yes, it's great that you're here. So it means that you do want to make some changes to your nutrition or
Definitely.
whatnot.
Yep.
So what are your goals that you want to achieve?
Well, I think probably firstly lose a bit of weight, which will help in other goals such as, I play a bit of sport, so footy, do some running as well. More for kind of my own benefit, the running, but I do city to surf every year. And last year was the first time that my time actually increased by a few minutes. I'd like to obviously get to a better weight and maybe better energy and that kind of stuff, so I can actually perform better.
So why do you think that your time increased last year?
I probably didn't devote as much time to training, getting pretty busy at work, and I try to work out in the mornings, but now I've got a dog as well and helps with the walks and everything, but there's a lot more time to actually spend in the mornings on other stuff other than running and worrying about kind of what I'm eating. So I'm just grabbing stuff out of the fridge and going to work with it.
So you're time poor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So would that be one of the main things that you want to focus on? The running and improving your time for city to surf?
Yeah, I think so. Also go to the gym quite a bit. I never really think about, I've never put a nutrition plan together, so to speak. So how I can be helping myself, I just go and lift weights and eat some carbs or like whatever afterwards. So I probably need to be a bit smarter about it.
What other aspects of the nutrition do you want to improve?
I would say just eating better. I know it's vegetables and fruits and all that, because every now and then, again, being time poor or a little bit lazy on the weekends, it's easy to go just grab a burger or get the chips with the meal instead of the greens. So it's probably as much mental, my approach of just knowing what's good for me and going with that instead of just going for the unhealthy stuff that might taste a bit better at the time.
Yeah. So how do you what's a typical day for you?
Generally it's a 5:30 wake up, go to the gym if I can, or take the dog for a walk, try to fit both in. Pretty much get ready for work and fly out the door kind of thing. Go to work, sitting behind a desk for my 8 hours or however long, driving home. Again, maybe a dog walk, cook dinner. I don't really cook a lot of meals in one and like kind of meal prep or anything like that. So I know that's probably something I need to be doing as well. Because it'd be a lot cheaper as well.
Yeah.
Just and healthier if you can take to work what you need to have. And then generally get to sleep at 10ish or so. I probably don't 10, 11. I probably only get 6.5 to 7 hours a night. Don't know if that helps with nutrition or not. Or
Excellent. Okay, so from those two things, so I'll just go through. Can you? Okay, so given the areas that you would like to focus on, so that being, so you want to improve your time at sea to surf this year, so you want to fuel your body correctly through nutrition for that, and you thought that maybe we can focus on like meal preparation because you know you're time poor and all that kind of thing. So do you give me permission to go through the Australian dietary guidelines with you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool. So there are 5 dietary guidelines. So the purpose of the guidelines, it's what the Australian government has provided, and it just outlines how we should be living day to day and what we should be consuming. So the first guideline is to achieve and maintain a healthy weight, be physically active and choose amounts of nutritious foods and drinks to meet your energy needs. So you being physically active, you should eat sufficient nutritious foods to fuel your body correctly. And the second guideline, enjoy a wide variety of nutritious foods from the 5 food groups every day. So this includes plenty of vegetables, different types and colours, legumes, beans, fruit, grains, lean meats and poultry, fish, eggs, tofu, etc. And dairy, mostly reduced fat, and also drink plenty of water. The third guideline, limit intake of foods containing saturated fat, added salt, added sugars, and alcohol. So limit intakes of food such as burgers, pizza, fried food, potato chips. Replace high-fat foods with, such as like butter and cream and coconut, and replace them with monounsaturated fats such as oils, spreads, and limit intake of foods and drinks containing added salt. And you can read labels on packages and whatnot to help you understand how much sodium is in what you're about to consume. And if you do choose to drink alcohol, just limit intake, which is hard to do when it's summer at the moment. The fourth guideline is encourage, support and promote breastfeeding. Fifth guideline is care for your food, prepare and store it safely. So going up, referring back to the second guideline, which talks about the 5 food groups. Here we have all the 5 food groups, and you can see that the grains and the vegetables and legumes section are the biggest section. So someone of your age, 31-year-old male, you should be having about 6 serves of vegetables a day, 2 serves of fruit per day, also 6 serves of grains per day, 3 serves of lean meats and poultry per day, 2.5 from the milk, yogurt, cheese section, and then 0 to 3 serves in the discretionary section. Yeah, so from all that information and looking at the wheel just there, how do you think your nutrition compares to that?
Well, I don't think I eat a lot of grains. They're obviously one of the
Do you have any food intolerances, or that's just by
No,
choice?
just by choice. I probably started eating a bit of bread now again in the morning. So I used to just eat eggs, omelets, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe in the mornings I do have a slice or 2 of bread, but that's about it. For the grains, I tend to have the poultry as my kind of lunch food almost every day, and then we try to mix it up in dinner time. But yeah, again, it's kind of hard if you're running out of ideas and go to the shop, and most of that stuff isn't healthy. It's probably that discretionary area.
Do you think you have too many discretionary?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
So your goals that we just referred to before, how can we make some changes?
I think what you're talking about in terms of eating the right amount of energy, or having the right amount of energy and the right stuff for myself, like especially after like a gym morning or whatever, because I go to work and I get hungry because I've still only eaten a small breakfast and like not really planned much for lunch, and then when I go to the shop I'm starving and then I'll do something silly. So if I could actually have the meals there ready and the right amount, but of the right stuff, then I think that would help satisfy me during the day, and obviously make sure I'm eating the right food groups. Yeah.
Is there anything that you need to like cut out or increase, or do you think like any specific food group?
Probably add some grains. I mean the greens, that was 6 serves, wasn't it? I probably don't have that many, so I probably need to increase. Fruit's okay. Again, just reduce the discretionary stuff. Because when it's that, it's like also only that, like going out for a burger and chips. There's no greens, like a bit of lettuce or whatever. But
Yeah. Okay, so from that, it might be an idea to work on some SMART goals for you. So a SMART goal is a goal that's specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. And the benefit of having a SMART goal is that it can keep you accountable for the goals that you want to achieve, and it can promote motivation. So yeah, you're more likely to stick to it if you set it out.
it's like a stepping stone.
Yeah,
I think, to
So, it's good to have a goal and then a time placed against that goal as well. So it's not just like a pipe dream.
Yep.
Okay. So we can start with your general goal. So what would you say your general goal would be?
I think, because it'll help with, I think my main goal is to be more fit and improve my time in the city surf, and maybe run a bit faster at footy, score more tries. But maybe on the way there, like losing a bit of weight would kind of signify that it's obviously going to make running easier if you've got less weight.
Yep.
But then also to not lose muscle with that.
Okay.
So you still
lose weight and
maintain or even gain kind of muscle. Yeah. But obviously, if you lose weight and gain, like you might not be losing on the scales, but we'll have to work out like a body fat percentage maybe as a goal instead of the actual number on the scale.
Okay, so we'll use that as your general goal, and then to be more specific. So maybe something that you can increase, decrease in your diet. So a specific goal.
So I think nutrition. Well, definitely meal prepping. So that means adding in more vegetables, probably more fruits and grains, and then reducing that discretionary stuff.
Okay.
Probably still maybe on a Friday night have one small discretionary thing to help me.
So are you saying that you wanted to like limit discretionary to a certain number a week, or?
Yeah, I think I've tried it in the past, but and you go a bit crazy if you stick into one thing. But there's two sides to the coin. So I mean, you can definitely limit it and still allow yourself to have a little cheat meal or whatever. Rather than getting the swing of having 4 or 5 cheat meals a week.
So for the purpose of this goal that you want to achieve, it's probably best to have number figures against it, so then you're more likely to stick to it. I suppose. So is it realistic to say like a discretionary meal
One a week.
once a week,
Yeah.
or once a weekend? What were you?
Yeah, I'd probably save it for the weekend, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It's easier at work too because you just get stuck in your work, and
Yeah.
but on the weekend you've got your car, you can drive around somewhere nice.
So say limit discretionary meal to once a day.
Once a week.
Once a week.
Once a day would be nice. But
But usually on the weekend. But that's totally up to you. Okay. And yeah, is that something that you can start straight away?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. What would you say that you have any barriers to any of your goals at the moment to achieve them? Time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just being more.
That's the number one thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it,
And probably like just I don't know what you call it, like planning, like to go to the shops and buy all the right things so you've got them there to prepare for the week. That's probably more on me. That's not a barrier, just my kind of planning.
Is there a way that you can combat that?
I don't know, maybe like an app or something.
Have you used any fitness or nutrition apps before?
A couple through the years. None that I'm actively using at the moment.
Would you be open to using an app again?
Definitely.
So something like MyFitnessPal?
Yeah, well that was one of the ones I've...
Excellent. So how did you find when you were using it? Was it easy?
It was good.
Yeah?
Got into the routine of actually logging everything, and I found it worked. But then again, it was something that just kind of slipped through time, and then if you're only logging every now and then you just lose that kind of pattern.
So do you feel like just getting back into the habit of doing things that's okay, cool. So how would you feel about using the MyFitnessPal app again, and maybe in a week or so we can catch up again and see how you're tracking with what you're consuming. Just log everything in, food, drink, everything, and then we can review it and see if there's any changes that need to be made. And I think in that app, are you able to log what exercise you do as well?
There's not specific, like I did a set of this, but you can there's like I went to the gym, moderate workout for this much time, that kind of thing.
Well, maybe, if you're wanting to lose weight and whatnot, just add in the calories that you're burning, or if that's possible.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, so you would say that on a scale of like 1 to 10, that so 1 being you don't really care if you want to change, or 10 that you're pretty eager to get stuck in. How would you find yourself on that scale at the moment?
It's up there. It'd be 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I reckon. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Cool. Well, that shows that you're really serious about it and want to make some changes, which is awesome. So okay, well, how about in 1 to 2 weeks we connect again, and then we can evaluate how you're going. Just to recap, what your goals are and what you will want to start today, what you can start to achieve. Do you just want to run through them with me one last time?
Yep. So be more prepared, even away from home, buying food. To then meal prep, and actually I'll probably need to do it at night, because when I wake up in the morning it's just go. So if maybe I cook and package everything up at night for a couple of days, that way I'm only going to do it maybe twice a week, and then just make sure I'm getting the right stuff, and
cool.
Just limit that discretionary food. So even if I do get hungry and my main meal doesn't kind of keep me full, just go to the fruit shop and get an apple or something, not the burger shop. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
And log everything.
Log
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yes, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, I think we've made some progress here today. And yeah, thanks for coming in, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Awesome.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you.